now we're going to do the second symphony and the second piano concerto.
Just a day later, yes.
And from Brahms's perspective, it only took him a year to walk from the first symphony to the second symphony.
There you can see that actually all his conceptual planning, I think, and work has been happening way before the first symphony. The second symphony is maybe one of his brightest pieces. It's in a very bright D major key. It is an extremely positive piece. It has this lush and melancholic lines that he always has in the slow movements, but it is really, I think, a symphony that shows joy of life in a great way. And it represents in a great way also summer. It has a lot of light and it is bright and joyous.
Begins with a slow adagio, though, of all things, doesn't it?
It doesn't have an introduction. It starts with the same tempo, but it starts in a slower, it seems to develop. It's something like, it's like I feel it always like it's a flower opening up slowly. You can actually see how that flower starts flourishing, and then it with this wonderful violin line blossoms. It's an amazing way of opening the orchestral palette in a great way.
And where was the concerto composed in relationship to the second symphony?
After, and this is also a concerto that I think explores the piano in a very, very new way. Again, like in the first concerto, the symphonic part is very, very dominant. What is very unusual, and in a concerto, is to have 4 movements. That is very unusual. That is only in symphonies we have 4 movements, but almost never in concerti. And having a scherzo, as he does as a second movement, is also extremely unusual. So again, it is more a symphony with an orchestra. And of course, very well known in the slow movement is this wonderful cello solo that has this dialogue with a solo piano. An extremely challenging piano part for the pianist, and we are so lucky to have Kirill Gerstein here to play both concertos in 2 consecutive nights. So, and it's not only mentally an amazing journey, but also physically, because Brahms requires such a wide palette of sound and depth in sound, and Kirill is really one to explore this in a fantastic way.
Well, we're looking forward to the performances.
Thank you.
Thank you.